Unwind with us. Welcome to the show. I'm Marcus.
And I'm Nikki.
Well, Nikki, it's been.
And let's not. No. Moving on.
All right. Well, let's go into sports.
All right.
Well, let's get started with. I think I'm at the NBA.
That sounds about right.
Yeah, in Eastern Conference. So right now we show that the deport
Words, man. We're not deporting the players. No.
Detroit Pistons. They got 57 wins and 22 losses, and they are the number 1 seed in the Eastern Conference.
Okay.
Number 2 is Boston, who is also, well, the top 6 are definitely in the playoffs.
Okay.
And I'll go through them again. Like I say, the Eastern Conference, we got the Detroit Pistons, number 1. Number 2 is the Boston Celtics.
Okay.
Number 3 is the New York Knicks. Number 4 is the Cleveland Cavaliers. Number 5 is the Atlanta Hawks. Number 6 is the Toronto Raptors.
Great.
Now, they are set.
Okay.
Now, they're still a couple of more games in the regular season because, like I say, the total is 81, and they've played 79 games. So it's only 2 more games left in the season. And then they start, now these next 4 teams start what's known as a kind of a tournament to determine who will become the 7th, 8th seed. So the Philadelphia 76ers at number 7, the Orlando Magic's at number 8, Charlotte Hornets at number 9, and Miami Heat's at number 10. Now these 4 teams are going to play each other, and of course the 2 winners will take the 7th and 8th spot in the Eastern Conference. But here's the catch. The 8th spot will play the number 1 spot, which is the Detroit Pistons.
All right.
The 7th spot was going to play the Boston Celtics. So you're going to go probably out of the frying pan and into the fire.
All right.
All right, now let's go on down to the Western Conference. Okay. Number 1 seed is the Oklahoma City Thunder, which their record is 63-16. Next is the San Antonio Spurs, number 2 spot. Number 3 spot is the Denver Nuggets. Number 4 spot is the Los Angeles Lakers. Number 5 is the Houston Rockets. Number 6 is the Minnesota Timberwolves. Now, as I just mentioned before, these next 4 are going to be in a little play-in, and 2 will go on and 2 will go home. Phoenix Suns is number 7 spot. The LA Clippers is number 8 spot. The Portland Trail Blazers at the number 9 spot. And number 10 is my Golden State Warriors. So, again, 7 is going to play 9, 8 is going to play 10, and the winner goes to the 7th and 8th spot, and then the 8 will play the Oklahoma City Thunders, 7 will play the San Antonio Spurs.
Okay.
And that's pretty much how that's going to wrap up.
All
right, that's it for the NBA. Next, we want to send out congratulations to the Michigan basketball team, as they are the
college,
right?
Okay.
NCAA men's champions is the Michigan. I don't know I forget what their mascot is, but they did win. And congrats goes to them. They beat UConn 69-63. All right.
I've heard Michigan is good.
Yeah, Michigan is good. That's what I was rooting for them. All right. Matter of fact, that's the only game we really watched.
Yeah, exactly.
All right. And in the women's, the UCLA Bruins beat the South Carolina Gamecock 79-51 for the women's to become the NCAA women's basketball championship, college basketball championship.
Okay.
Championship. All right. Next, we're gonna go into the NHL. Tampa Bay Lightnings.
Have they started?
No, okay. The NHL, that's the National Hockey League.
Right.
They're also in the same predicament. They're entering into their playoff phase, so they're about got a couple more games in their regular season, and they also will be flipping into the playoffs.
I didn't think they had started yet. What do you mean playoffs?
Hockey.
I know hockey.
Hockey and basketball runs together.
Oh, who knew?
Oh, good Lord.
Okay, carry on.
Help me. All right, Tampa Bay Lightning is they've clinched the playoff spot along with their number 1 spot.
Okay, Florida.
The Buffalo Sabres, number 2 spot. Montreal Canadiens, number 3 spot. The Boston Bruins, number 4 spot. The Ottawa Senators is number 5. Detroit Red Wings is number 6. And Toronto Maple Leafs have been eliminated. Florida Panthers have been eliminated.
Oh, man, my Panthers. But John Leafs have been eliminated, too, so they're set.
All right. In the Metropolitan League, the Carolina Hurricanes have the number 1 spot. The Pittsburgh Penguins, number 2 spot. The Philadelphia Flyers, number 3 spot. Columbus Blue Jackets, number 4 spot. New York Islanders, number 5 spot.
Mm-hmm.
Washington Capitals, number 6.
Mm-hmm.
New Jersey Devils have been eliminated.
Oh.
New York Rangers have been eliminated.
Oh.
All right. Now we're going to go into the Western Conference. In the Central, the Colorado Avalanche is in the number 1 spot.
Mm-hmm.
The Dallas Stars is in the number 2 spot. The Minnesota Wilds are in the 3 spot.
Mm-hmm.
Utah Mammoth is in the 4th spot. Nashville Predators in the 5th spot. Winnipeg Jets are in the 6th spot. St. Louis Blues are in the 7th spot. And the Chicago Blackhawks have been eliminated.
Mm-hmm.
In the Western Conference Pacific Division, the Edmonton Oilers is in the number 1 spot. The Vegas Golden Knights are in the number 2 spot. The Anaheim Ducks are in number 3 spot. And Los Angeles Kings is in the number 4 spot. The San Jose Sharks is number 5. Seattle Kraken is number 6. The Calgary Flames have been eliminated. The Vancouver Canucks have been eliminated. And that is your NHL update.
All right.
All right, moving along to the MLB, Major League Baseball. They're just pretty much getting started.
Right.
So,
yeah, I was watching the Pirates game earlier.
okay, well, congratulations. Congratulations, the Pirates.
I don't think they won, though. I could be wrong, but I don't think they won.
Who did they pay? Do you remember?
Oh, jeez. They were playing.
Yeah, because I got a lot of games here.
Uh,
Is the Pirates with the Phillies?
no.
Okay.
Pittsburgh Pirates.
Pittsburgh Pirates?
Philadelphia's the Phillies.
Oh,
But
okay.
they were playing. Oh, man, it's on the tip of my tongue.
Must have had a lot of games today because I still ain't seen it. There's that old lovely ad. There we go. Yeah, San Diego Padres.
That's what.
They
yeah.
lost 8-2.
Yeah, it was bad.
All right.
I'm pretty sure they didn't win. I knew they didn't win.
All right. Well, in the American League on the East, the New York Yankees is in the number 1 spot.
Oh, Dad will be happy about that.
Baltimore Orioles is number 2. Tampa Bay Rays is number 3.
Okay.
Toronto Blue Jays is number 4. The Boston Red Sox is number 5.
Okay, Sox.
In the American League Central, you got the Cleveland Guardians, number 1. The Minnesota Twins, number 2. Kansas City Royals is number 3. Detroit Tigers is number 4. Chicago White Sox is number 5. In the American League West,
Mm-hmm.
Texas Rangers is number 1. Houston Astros is number 2.
Mm-hmm.
Los Angeles Angels is number 3. The Seattle Mariners is number 4. And the Athletics is number 5. In the National League East, the Atlantic Braves is number 1. New York Mets is number 2. Miami Marlins is number 3. The Philadelphia Phillies is number 4. The Washington National is number 5. In the National League Central, Cincinnati Reds number 1. Milwaukee Brewers is number 2. Pittsburgh Pirates is number 3. St. Louis Cardinals is number 4. Chicago Cubs is number 5. In the National League West, West, Los Angeles Dodgers number 1. The Arizona Diamondbacks is number 2. The Colorado Rockies is number 3. San Diego Padres is number 4. San Francisco Giants is number 5. Go Dodgers, 9-3.
Yeah.
It started the season. Woohoo! All right. Well, that will conclude sports. Now, let me make a little adjustments, and we will get into sports adjacent stories. So let's see if I can do this correctly here. Let's see here. Just give me a moment. Start the right. Where are we? Here we go. Get that part. And let's start here. All right. Oop, wrong screen. Wrong direction. All right. Let's switch things around. Take a couple seconds, I think, here if I can. It just put this on the wrong screen.
Okay.
Just bear with me for a second. Let's try it one more time here. There we go. Now we're in the right screen. All right. Let's get on again. Let's see here. We want to go to sports adjacent stories. All right. Let's get here. Okay. Oh, we don't want. Okay. All right. No problem. Wrong slide. All right. So there we go. Get on through here. All right. What we have here. It's a lot bigger. All right, here we go. Pittsburgh Steelers continue to wait for Aaron Rodgers' decision, but the holdup is not what you may expect. Apparently, basically, long story short, Aaron's probably not going to give them no decision until training camp starts. That they want to know before the draft, because they want to know if they should try to pull a quarterback
in his feet intentionally.
Right, and this is normal for him. He did it with Pittsburgh in the first season. He did it with Green Bay. Before they asked him, he did it with the Jets. So this is nothing new for Aaron Rodgers.
I'm so over him.
He runs it up until the but they want to know so that they can make moves for the draft.
Of course.
Try to get either move up, get a quarterback.
Get him out of there.
Yeah. So they're still. It is what it is. All right. Next we got. Of course, we've already discussed March Madness. That is over.
Mm-hmm.
The championship games were on April 6th. So
right.
Let's go move on.
Michigan won. All right. Next.
All right. Okay. Let's get on. We've already did all the sports. All right. So we're just going to zoom to the sports adjacent stories. All right. Here we go. Tiger Woods has been in 4 car crashes and still won't hire a driver because he values his privacy more than his bumpers.
I bet he does. When you're trying to bang somebody in the backseat, I bet you do.
Wait a minute, where did that come from?
I'm sorry. I mean, I'm just saying, we know how Tiger be moving out here.
What?
We know he has a harem.
What?
Oh, my bad. Go on with the story.
breaking news. Breaking freaking news. What are you doing?
Don't act like you don't know how.
I
Tiger
thought you were
moves.
gonna mention about he's got the Trump woman as his girlfriend.
Oh,
But
yeah,
oh
that
no,
too.
you talking about banging in the back of the car? Oh, good lord.
Okay, so that's not how the accident was caused. So here's the thing. He got a DUI, but blew a zero in the breathalyzer because no alcohol was detected, meaning that he was under the influence of something else.
Yes, it was not alcohol related.
Yeah, they didn't confirm what it was, but
Probably he probably was on Amy. Probably fell asleep again.
but however, come like you say, this was his fourth accident, and then there's body cam footage of them, at the scene where he's, trying to flex, saying he was on the phone with the president and all this and that, and so it's just a whole mess.
Yeah. So, but I commend his resilience, because he went off a cliff, literally, and now this one he flipped the car on the side. I don't know about the other two crashes, but yeah, I think it's about time for him to hire a driver and maybe just get if you want your privacy, just have a freaking
or he
limousine.
Can be treated like any other citizen and have that junk taken. Take his license.
Oh.
Why has that not happened yet? Let's be real. Anybody else would have their junk taken by now, by the second accident.
Yes, so why exactly does a billionaire not have someone driving him around? Great question. According to sources who spoke with people, it basically comes down to privacy. Wood does not want employees watching over him or keeping tabs on his whereabouts. He wants to move around freely without anyone clocking his schedule. That is genuinely a reasonable thing for a famous private person to want.
And you're right. He is hooked up with Vanessa Trump, DJ TJ's ex. But, yeah, even with that, we know how he be moving. He don't want nobody checking up on where he going. She's the public face, but, he got 3, 4, 5 in the background.
Okay, all right.
Okay, allegedly.
Yes, let's move
It's
on.
for entertainment purposes only, folks. Allegedly. All right, moving on.
All right, way to cover your A. All right. Well, they were eliminated from the tournament, the Duke. But are you aware of the twin brothers that played on the team? And they were basically...
You said for Duke?
Yes.
Okay.
They had twin brothers on the team, and they primarily were, for lack of a better word, created.
Oh, yeah, I did hear about this.
Because they needed these stem cells to
help
save their older brother who had sickle cell anemia.
From birth,
right. So they... but here's the so when the twins were being born, they harvest the stem cells from the umbilical cord.
Right.
And everything was successful.
Which is the safest way to do it. Right.
So they, the boys, all of them are in good health. And matter of fact, their father was a NBA player as well. So it all worked out. Of course, like I said, the twins were in the they're on the Duke team, but they lost. But I thought it was a good story, sports adjacent and everything, to go ahead and cover it. All right, let's get on to the next. Okay, NBA Board of Governors approved the expansion plan for 2 iconic cities. All right, so apparently the Supersonics are going to get a new team. And I think the other one might be the Charlotte Hornets are going to get a new team. But from what I've did some looking around, and I think Las Vegas might be getting a team. So I'm not sure what's going. Oh, wait a minute, Seattle? Yeah, because it said Las Vegas and Seattle. So, but Charlotte was also in the running since they lost their team. Because their team went from Charlotte to New Orleans.
Okay.
So, and then the Supersonics relocated to Oklahoma. But from what I understand is that so they are in the finals as far as Las Vegas and Seattle. But from what I understand, I heard that Las Vegas might have the team, and then Shaq and LeBron James would be in the ownership group.
Okay.
So that's what I heard. That could be a rumor, it could be true, but we'll follow up down the road once they make the decisions on the teams being awarded. But the NBA did approve to expand the league to two more teams.
Okay.
All right, next we have a 109-year-old veteran throws out first pitch to kick off the baseball season.
Oh yeah, this was amazing.
You may be considered throwing out the first pitch on opening day to be among the greatest honor one can receive in baseball, the kind usually reserved for legendary franchise players and local heroes returning home with Olympic medals. Jackson Holiday and Coconut Bobblehead Giveaway is April 11th. Arthur Green, who threw out the first pitch ahead of the Orioles' 2-1 opening day victory over the Twins on Thursday at Camden Yard, holds a different distinction. Green, a diehard Orioles fan, is 109 years old. As such, he has literally borne witness to the entire history of the modern Orioles, who relocated from St. Louis to Baltimore in the 1954. When Green was already a veteran of two wars, was in his late 30s.
Wow.
So can you imagine? There's a lot of them like that. Like there's some people that were over 100 and something years when they saw the Cubs finally win the World Series. So this is crazy. This is great though to see stuff like this.
Yeah.
All right. Next, we're going into technology and gaming news.
Okay.
All right. All right. Epic Games lays off more than 1,000 amid slow Fortnite engagement. So now this is kind of huge because Epic Games is the owner of Fortnite, and Fortnite has been declining. It's I guess it's on the down slope, and they really have to come up with some other things or characters to introduce to bring their engagement back up, and of course change the game around. But in addition to laying off these people, they also are cutting down the number of services that are in the Fortnite. I guess I don't know what you would call it. Their side games, such as I believe they're getting rid of their ring. Yeah, can't talk.
Words, man. Words.
It's Rocket League. That's what it is. Yeah. The Rocket League with the cars and the balls playing soccer. So they said they're getting rid of that. They're getting rid of some other things. They're cutting down on the concerts that are happening in there. So they're making a lot of changes. Rumors that Epic would be joining with Disney, or Disney might buy Epic, which Disney did a partnership with Epic Games to do more Disney content in Epics, which that would kind of be huge since they got all the Marvel stuff and all the Disney characters and everything. So they'll be introducing those into future Fortnite engagements. So that's one of the things that's going on in the tech, and then but it's a shame for those people that lose their jobs or whatever, and hopefully they'll rebound, because it's the game. They still haven't recovered as far as number of programs and developers and whatnot that from all these gaming studio, which being closed and whatnot. So that's nothing. That's really, it's crazy. But next we got Pokemon Champions officially cut most Pokemons from the game. All right. So so basically what they've done is they've cut all the lore levels from the game, and only the high level Pokemons will be in the championship game.
Okay.
With one exception, and that's Pikachu. So apparently they're going to allow Pikachu and his base forms to be in the game, but everybody else is...
You can't have Pokemon without Pikachu. Come on. look at my hoodie.
What?
Yeah.
She over here flexing because she got her Pokemon gear.
That's right.
Why are you telling me to look at it? We have an audience out here, you know.
I'm just saying.
You want to go on the camera?
Carry on.
You want to show off? You want to stand up in front of the camera? I can switch it over. Camera is live. It's actually on me. All right. We're gonna move on. All right. But yeah, it says it won't feature all the existing Pokemons at launch. In an interview with the GameSpot, producer Masaki Hoshino confirmed that only final evolutions will appear in the game at launch, though the rest could be added in future updates. All right. So I guess this is a game when it starts out, it's going to start out with characters in their final forms.
Okay.
Yeah. So, all right. Next we got Xbox Game Pass may get a revamp with cheaper plans. A new Netflix bundle, says report. Okay. All right. So this is what's going on is that Asher Sharma is thinking of creating other Game Pass tiers to where it might be a little bit more affordable, or it might be where you can do kind of like a la carte. You can design your Game Pass as to how you want to, whatever you want to incorporate it is. One of the levels that they're thinking about introducing is just first party games. So you'll be able to just pay a certain a dollar amount for just first party games instead of paying for like what I have is the ultimate, where you get everything. And so therefore, if people just want first party games opposed to having all the other games that come with it, I don't see a problem with that. Me personally, as long as I have cloud with it, I don't mind. I wouldn't mind any of the other tiers, but like I said, I do like playing the first party games even if just to test them out. So, but. And then they are also adding these first party or first day one games to the other tiers as well. So, but that's the big thing on that. And then the other thing that they're it's really taken off is that a Game Pass and Netflix bundle, which that would be huge too, because if you're paying for Netflix and you have Game Pass, so that'll be a no brainer. You of course the only problem is Netflix keep raising their freaking prices, by which they've already raised their prices.
There is that.
Yeah, they've raised their prices. So, my subscription just went up $3.
Oh, man.
Wow, so that's crazy.
Yeah, it is.
All right, so, but let's move on. Here's the caption, and then I will explain. You lost $40 million. Dev lost Mortal Kombat rights because he went on a family vacation.
Okay.
All right. So I'm going to make the long story short. So basically, and it is a long story. Okay. So basically, one of the founders of Mortal Kombat, and this was in the very first one, when they were in the stages of creating the game, the original game. And they were already they were creating games for the Super NES. Marvel game was in development, and it was having troubles with it. And so it was a British developer, and he in the midst of them creating these games, a Spider-Man game and an X-Men game. It was X-Men's an arcade revenge game. And like I said, he was co-founder of Retro Games. And so he went on vacation, but the investors was like, yo, You need to get back. You get off vacation, cut your vacation short, come back, help work, and get these games ready to be launched. Now, to put this in context, these were supposed to be launch games for the Super NES.
Oh.
And all these games were still under development. And he went on vacation, and everybody was, the other co-founders were panicking, developers were panicking, everything. It was like, yo, you need to come back. So whoever was funding the game, which would most likely at that time with what they known was Nintendo, was funding the game. And dude was like, no, I'm on vacation. I'll see y'all when I come off vacation. Okay. Well, so he went on vacation. The company took Mortal Kombat away from him, basically. They're saying, hey, you're not coming off vacation. They moved it to another studio. They actually moved it to Acclaim. So anyway, they moved it to another studio to produce. And so this dude come back from vacation, he's blah, 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 blah. So now, over a decade after the interview and more than 30 years after the event, Kay describes the folks at the time extension had tracked down some of the other people involved in the story for further insight. So they remember that what happened was, so when they got done with the game selling and all the royalties and everything, the dust sell and everything, he lost $40 million
I bet.
for staying on vacation. Because Mortal Kombat was a smash hit in the arcades, on the gaming systems. Everybody had Mortal Kombat. As a matter of fact, it was Mortal Kombat because we didn't have Killer Instinct. Killer Instinct was still in the arcade. Mortal Kombat was on the consoles now, along with Street Fighter, and of course some of the other ones, Commandos, and But that was the story on that. I thought that was very interesting. Yeah, you just gave up. I mean, you're talking about in the '90s, 40 million was you were sitting on gold.
Exactly.
All right. Sony is killing the PlayStation Network. Okay, but it's not what you think. So basically, what's happening on this is that Sony, in matter of fact, they have a date in September. Do we have the official date? But it is happening in September. They're gonna your PlayStation Network, as it is known now, will be cease to exist, and they will come out with a new, for lack of a better word, PlayStation Network for you to subscribe to.
Right. And
they're thinking that the subscription price may go up too when the new service is introduced. So that's something that our players can look forward to down the road. So PlayStation, and I have some more information on PlayStation, and we're going to get to it. But like I say, PlayStation, and what they're thinking is that along with this, they're pulling away from putting their games on PC per se. So what they're thinking is with this new PSN account that they're going to create in September, it also will include, it'll be like an app, and you'll be able to play your games or log in through this app, buy your games, and play your games on the PS5, PS Portal, and of course whatever handheld that they got in development. So they're switching to this to where it's still going to be a closed system, but you'll still have to create a PSN account in order to play your PlayStation games. And another thing you got to think about, everything is going all digital, so that remains to see what they do with the next console.
Yeah, this should be really interesting.
Yeah, so see how it turns out. I'll be keeping my eyes out.
All right.
All right, next we have Sony. Oh, this was really big. Sony raised the PlayStation 5 prices. Yes, they did that. That's happening now. They the PlayStation 5 digital edition went from, well, let me start. The PlayStation 5 with disc drive went from $549 to $649.99, of course. The PlayStation Digital went from $499.99 to $599.99. Okay. The biggest margin jump was the PS5 Pro. It went from $749.99 to $899.99. In some places, after taxes, $1,100 for a PS5 Pro. No disc, no stand, and no disk drive.
Alrighty then.
Wow, yeah. So, and Nintendo Switch is rumored to raise their prices as well. But Xbox kept their prices the same, but don't hold your breath. But so far, Xbox is doing real good. Speaking of which, speaking of how good they're doing, Xbox outperforms Nintendo and Sony in the 2025 Metacritic published list. So basically, they didn't make like the top. I think they're number 6 on the list. Okay, again, they're 5th place. Okay, I don't have the list in front of me, but of course, they did surpass Nintendo and Sony. Sony is in 21st place and Nintendo is in 12th place, but Microsoft or Xbox is in 5th place, so that's pretty good. And then other gaming outlets were in the made the top 4.
Okay,
but that's pretty good. That now Microsoft is outperforming Sony and Nintendo, so it's pretty good.
right.
And like I say, they continue to do good things. Xbox Game Show officially airs this summer alongside the Gears of War E-Day Direct. The showcase will be on June 7th, Sunday, June 7th, so I will definitely be tuning in for that. Be June 7th at 1 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. So, and then after that, there will be 30-minute Gears of War E-Day Direct. And that is huge. Xbox is doing the dang thing. They've had two showcases and a partner showcase, and then they've already announced the June showcase, and they have new games. As a matter of fact, as of right now, Starfield has they've released the update to Starfield. And Starfield is on the PS5 as of right now. As of today, Starfield is on the PS5. What else have they done? They have another game that's going to be dropping. Of course, I'll cover all that next week. But yeah, it's Xbox is kicking on all cylinders. Although they do have somewhat of a bad news. Halo, matter of fact, that was one. Halo Evolved is nearing its finish stages, but the Halo studio has had some controversy. Of course, this is from last year, so it is kind of old news. It's from last year when they renamed the studio from 343 to Halo Studios.
Oh, wow.
They had one of their employees that were terminated is now, I guess it's a year. The NDA is up, so now he's saying what all went on in the company, and it's all bad news. But I think he's just trying to steal Xbox shine for right now, which I'm not even giving it 2 cents, because, like I say, that was one of the reasons why they terminated him. Some of the things they terminated, he's basically a disgruntled employee. So, but anyway, we're going to keep on. Another thing that's coming out here soon is Forza 6 in Japan. Forza Horizon. Oh yeah, that's coming out here soon, so that's something to get into. And they've also going to be releasing, I want to say 20 games this month into the service. There will be crossing all tiers. Fable is just around the corner. So Microsoft is definitely kicking on all gears.
Yeah.
They have a large lineup coming in. Everybody's still trying to figure out where it's going to all fall in, what's going to stay away from GTA 6. So,
Mm-hmm.
but other than that, they have a situation coming up with it. Just going to be stuff. Just you, we eating good over here on Xbox.
Okay.
Oh, and spoiler alert. Not all games are going to PS5. They're with the new head of Xbox. They're going to start going back to exclusives.
Okay.
So that's a little spoiler alert. All right, next we're going to go back to Nintendo. Here's how much your Nintendo 64 is worth in 2026. Well, if you can find a unit, you probably will pay as low as $70 to $100 for a Nintendo 64. However, let me see, where was this sold at? Okay, and doesn't say where it was sold at. However, a Nintendo 64 gaming system sold for nearly $6,000.
Oh my goodness.
Yes.
And this is from the 64?
Yeah, the original Nintendo 64.
Oh wow.
I don't have it. It was released in 1996. It sold nearly 33 million units. And but yeah, someone just purchased the one. I'm sure it was in very good condition.
Oh yeah.
For $6,000. Yep, somebody.
Goodness.
Yeah. These retro gear and gaming, yeah, if you're keeping it good in the original box, yeah, you can make a pretty penny off of them.
We might still have Granny's Super Nintendo.
Well, we might have to go over there and confiscate it. All right. Is your TV on the list? Netflix officially stopped working on millions of older devices with this March update.
Have not heard about this.
Yes. So PlayStation 3 lost their Netflix support. PlayStation 3, which originally launched in 2006. Let me see if there's anything else. And basically it was any hardware or TV that was manufactured before 2015. Like your Samsungs, your LG, your Sony, your Panasonic, and
that's a lot.
TCL are losing Netflix access.
That's so messed up.
So that probably would include my big TV here too, which So, so they're saying that with the upgrades and the apps upgrades and everything, the hardware or internal hardware is unable to support the new codings and all that good stuff. So that's why the devices are. So now that doesn't limit it to just what I named. It also includes first, second, and third generation Apple TV units, first generation Amazon Fire Sticks, specific set-top boxes, your Bluetooth TV boxes. So yeah, we're talking a whole bunch, and this is as a result, users relying on these older boxes will no longer be able to access Netflix directly. This highlights how quickly streaming hardware becomes outdated, even if it once served as a primary gateway to digital entertainment. All right, certain smartphones also are losing their steam, like the Samsung Galaxy S5, Sony Xperia M4, Aqua, and LG G4s are no longer compatible with Netflix. So, and like I say, it's not just Netflix is probably the leader of the way, but you're looking at a lot of other what's the word I'm looking for? Not just Netflix, but other streaming services that came out prior to 2015 with all the updates So basically, the hardware is it's no longer going to be able to do Netflix and some other things.
Okay.
All right. Yeah. So basically, you gotta get you some new equipment, new TVs, all that stuff. So that concludes gaming and technology news. Now we're gonna roll into celebrity entertainment news. All right. Drewski dresses up as Erica Kirk in
Allegedly. No names were said. I'm just saying.
Okay.
Go on.
I must say though, here's a striking resemblance.
Oh yeah. He did
He
that.
did.
He did that.
Did good. Matter of fact, I made this. Hey, yo, the Wayans brothers already talking about doing White Chicks too. They need to call on your boy Drewski.
I know, right? Oh, that would be a trip if that actually happened.
Oh, it's in the works. Now they got their rights back to do their movies and stuff.
No, I'm talking about if they actually called on Drewski.
Oh yeah. Hey, we might need to start a petition or something, or
Right.
start hitting in their DMs.
That would be too funny.
Yeah, this is a day after comedian Drewski seems to poke fun at Erica Kirk, allegedly, in a viral skit that now has 6.5 million likes on Instagram. Rumors began to circulate that the Turning Point USA CEO hit the social media star with a cease and desist letter, but it is true. The chatter stemmed from a now deleted post by journalist Zelly Amani, which claimed that Kirk, 37, was gearing up to sue 31-year-old Drewski, real name Drew Desperados, to get to the bottom of the claim. Newsweek reached out to Drewski and his representative for the comedian responding. Any claims that a cease and desist was issued to Drewski is absolutely false, read in the statement provided by the outlet. Although Drewski is not facing any legal issues as a result of his parody video, which includes his dressing up as a white woman with blonde hair, but does not name Kirk or Turning Point USA.
Exactly.
He did receive plenty of strong reactions on social media, both positive and negative.
Oh, it's hilarious.
Yes, it is. All right. Next, we have some sad news. As always, life happens. We lost the Animaniac animator. He was 68. His name was Barry Caldwell. And not only did he do, let me give you his list here.
Yes.
He did Fat Albert and the Cosby Kids. He also did Zorro, The New Adventures of Zorro, Black Star, The Tom and Jerry Comedy Show, He-Man and the Masters of the Universe, The Smurfs, and Alvin and the Chipmunks. In the 2000s, Caldwell went on to work on the beloved series including Clifford the Big Red Dog, Kim Possible, among others. He also worked on films including 2001 Osmosis Jones, the Tigger movie, Mulan 2, and Curious George.
Okay.
Caldwell was born on June 19, 1957 in New York City, where he attended the School of Visual Arts before working at Warner Brothers Animation, Walt Disney Television Studios, and DreamWorks. Barry was admired, celebrated, and loved by just about everyone, myself included, for many more reasons that I can't list here.
Okay.
Gonna miss you, Pally. And that was, of course, that was the author of the article.
Okay.
But yes, Barry Caldwell, he will be missed.
Yes.
And so will his work. All right. Next, 50 Cent secures $100 million Planet Hollywood deal to turn Times Square into a celebrity-filled playground. All right, so apparently Planet Hollywood has always been connected to pop culture, and Planet Hollywood Live takes that energy to the next level. 50 Cent said in the statement, the venue will feature advanced LED technology that transform the space depending on the event, while also serving 50's personal favorite dish like sweet chili shrimp, steak with mac and cheese, and a signature burger with a secret sauce. Fans will also get a look at the memorabilia from his film and TV career, so the experience feels personal. This deal built on his existing partnership with Planet Hollywood, and expansion plans are already being discussed for other cities, including Louisiana.
Okay.
Yep. So 50 Cent is now he's gonna be having his own little, I guess it'll be like a little. Well, Planet Hollywood is a restaurant too, so I guess the restaurant showplace or whatever the case may be. Because I know they have one in at Universal. So 50 Cent will be putting some money in there. All right, Chance the Rapper wins his countersuit against his former manager. You want to guess how much he won, Nikki?
How much?
$35.
No way.
Yep. And they were suing like for millions of dollars. Matter of fact, I think Chance was countersuing for $1 million, but the other guy, he was filed a lawsuit seeking $3.8 million. And the other guy, which was Bennett and Concorin, they lost completely, and Chance countersued, and he was awarded $35.
Wow.
Cardi B on the Today Show, rapper give life advice to viewers. All right. This is kind of crazy, but she was on there. I guess she was answering viewers' questions. And she says, I need somebody to give me advice. The rapper joked in response, you know what? I don't need advice. I just do things differently. I do it for the plot. I don't know what that means, and I don't know how she's doing that. Don't know how that helps people, but okay.
Right.
I guess in some kind of way she's saying, hey, don't look at me as a role model.
Okay.
And I think also she does, because another question they asked her was about her interaction with her kids. And basically she says, you might be at work and your mom is dealing with your kids fussing, she said, to a mother upset that her own mother feeds her children sugary foods while she's away at work. And sometimes you gotta shut them up. It like, here's a cookie to shut up.
That sounds familiar.
Yeah, I wonder where that came from. Where have I heard that from?
Right.
Cardi then explained that she is strict with her own children and ensures that every day after school they participate in a different extracurricular activity. I do see that my kids, they're sleepy after school, she said, but you're going to regret that if you don't know how to do one of these activities when you get older. When another fan asked how to handle a hairstylist who oversteps boundaries and asks invasive questions, she upped. The rapper kept her advice short and sweet. Girl, just buy headphones.
Yeah.
Listen to Cardi B.
Exactly.
Exactly. While you sitting in that chair, have your headphones on.
Yeah.
Can't ask you no question if you can't hear the question.
Exactly.
All right, let's move on to the next. All right, Lion King composer sues comedian $27 million over Circle of Life translation sick joke. Yeah, so Lebo M, composer of the Lion King signature Circle of Life, is suing an internet comedian for a whopping $27 million for allegedly misrepresenting the song meaning.
But keyword, he's a comedian. Comedian.
Well, I guess he didn't find it. He didn't find those skits funny.
It wasn't even a skit. Okay, I don't remember his name, but he was on a podcast basically.
Janassis?
Okay.
Learn more Janassis.
Okay, yeah, and he's, talking about, the song and everything. He's like, "Oh, the translation. Look, there goes a lion. I see the lion." And so, I mean, it was just a little bit. It wasn't even like, you know, anything crazy and, "Oh, now I'm going to sue because that's not what it really means. It means this." Come on. So, some people need to, like, come on.
Yeah, he was on the podcast.
Yeah. But, I mean, again, he's a comedian.
Yeah, well, he sang the lyrics and translated it to "Look, there's a lion. Oh, my God." Wow, Janasi seemingly intended for the translation to be a joke, but it wasn't funny, as Lebo M., who claimed that the comedian presented this as an authoritative fact, not comedy, and mocked the chant cultural
That's so stupid.
and exaggeration limitations.
Again, it's not like he's a culture vulture. I think he's also African, so we can stop with him mocking the chant's cultural significance. Again, he's a comedian. Let's stop. We could just stop right there.
Well, I don't know, man. 27 mil.
Yeah.
on the. All right, another big Lollapalooza. Lollapalooza.
Yeah.
2026 full lineup reveal.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, and get tickets. Good luck. It is truly too many artists to name. I didn't know they had this many artists. I didn't know Lollapalooza was like this. They have so many artists.
Yeah,
it's crazy.
Lollapalooza is like Coachella and any other festival.
Okay, it's in Chicago. Okay. Charlie XCX, Tate McRae, Lords, Olivia Dean, John Summit, Genie, the Smashing Pumpkins, the XX, I don't know who they are, Lil Uzi Vert. Like I say, the list is so.
Yeah. We don't have to go through the whole thing.
Oh, we're not.
Yeah,
we're
that's
not.
just
No, it's like
a few.
Yeah, just name few. All right.
But so far, it sounds like a good lineup.
Yeah, and it will be July 30th to August 2nd.
Mm-hmm.
Yep, in Grand Park in Chicago, Illinois. So that should be awesome.
Right.
All right. So get your tickets. Lollapalooza.com. All right. Next, we have Donald Glover ease the door open. Possible Childish Gambino return.
Okay.
All right. So basically, let's see, what was he doing? Donald Glover said he was ready to hang up the mic in 2024 after the release of what he suggested was his final album under his known the rap Childish Gambino, Bando Stone, and the Brave New World. It really was just like, oh, it's done. It's not fulfilling, Glover said at the time, and I just felt like I didn't need to build in this way anymore. So he was, let's see, where was he? When he was being interviewed, and says, when the reporter teasingly wondered, "Why are you being greedy?" Glover opened his eyes wide and doubled down, saying, I just love making it. I like telling stories. So like, if I can't make something that I'm like, oh, people should hear this, I definitely will put it out. Glover has released 5 studio albums under his alter ego. He also won a Grammy in 2018. And This Is Africa.
Of course.
Yeah. Yeah, and he's also he's in the Super Mario Brothers Galaxy movie, and he's doing the voice of Yoshi. Somebody asked him, was he being that he did Yoshi, would he be making any movie music? And he did. The streets aren't very happy with you with the news that you said Childish Gambino was done. She lightheartedly said to smiling Glover, as the reporter went on to note that She recently read an article in which Glover frequently collaborated with Oscar-winning composer Ludwig Göransson, said he was taking off guards that Gambino is a thing of the past. Okay, so apparently he is working with a composer. So apparently he was asking, "Are you gonna put any music out?" And I guess he said he might put it out, but
Yeah.
so but they're hoping that he's coming back. All right, that'd be the conclusion of celebrity stories. Now we'll be entering into entertaining news stories.
Okay.
Let's see what I got here. Oh, New York City hits Taco Bell and Dunkin' franchises with $1.5 million over scheduling violations.
Ooh.
Yeah, so basically in New York City, and I think this happened in a lot of other cities too. So in New York City, the franchises have to, well, here, let me say what they, okay, the locations have agreed to pay more than $1.5 million to settle alleged allegations that it violated the city's strict worker schedule law, making another high-profile enforcement action tied to fast food labor protection. The City Department of Consumer and Worker Protection confirmed to the router that Sal's Management LLC, responsible for roughly 24 restaurants, failed to provide employees with adequate advance notice of their schedules. The companies are also alleged failed to compensate workers for clopening shifts, in which employees are required to close late at night and return early the next morning, and did not consistently offer open shifts to current staff before hiring new workers. The case landed at a time when New York City has doubled down on the enforcement of the Fair Work Week law. So basically what it says is that the fast food organization has to post a worker's schedule 14 days in advance.
That's crazy.
Yeah. And if you don't do that, you're in violations.
Wow.
And the clopening, that means you close and then you turn around and come right back in.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I was wondering about that one, but I get it now.
Yeah, so they are saying that they need to space that out a little bit, because they had people that were closing, working a full shift, and then they're coming back to work in less than 6 hours,
Right.
or even 8 hours. Because some of these Taco Bells close at 2 a.m. and then they open back up for breakfast.
Right. Yeah, club hours.
Postal Service to impose its first ever fuel surcharge on packages. There's nothing new. What you call them, the JEA Mafia, they do that.
Oh.
Yeah, you get charged a fuel charge for that electricity traveling down the cables into your house. They charge a fuel charge. So the Postal Service is now going to start doing that. So I guess what they're going to do is for these businesses that have like a service set up, it's going to increase.
Okay.
Here's an example. Currently, the price for shipping an item is a medium priority mail flat rate box is $22.95. The price will rise to $24.80 starting April 26th. So April 26th, a regular mail under 1 ounce that use a first class mail stamp remains unchanged at 78 cents. So 78 cents per stamp now, huh? Wow.
And the stamps are what keep them afloat. So
yeah, that's how they make their money off their shipping and stamps and whatnot. They don't have any other funding, and that is another story that I have here. So we'll keep it moving here. FedEx just made a move to speed up your deliveries. So as I was mentioning when Amazon was talking about their same day service, well, now FedEx is doing the same thing. So basically, you may order something and on Tuesday, and you might get it on Wednesday, as long as the logistics are set up as far as where the items are being shipped from.
Now with this one, I'm kind of like, okay, because with Amazon, it's like one big operation, but all within house. Like, you order from Amazon, then they have their own warehouse, they have their own trucks, they have, so that's why I say it's one big operation under the same umbrella. But with FedEx, you could be ordering from anywhere, and then it goes to FedEx, and then it comes to you. So I'm kind of just wondering, like, how is that supposed to work? Like you say, it's the logistics of where it's coming from and all of that. Like, it's not all in house. It could be coming from anywhere.
Well, I'll give you two names: Walmart, Target.
Nobody cares about Target, but okay.
Well, basically, Walmart, Target, and Amazon.
Mm-hmm.
So here's basically, if let's say, for instance,
And actually, that's another good example because Walmart, again, all in house. Store,
right, but they still,
delivery. They do the same thing.
right. So here's how that works. So if you order from Walmart, Target, or Amazon,
Mm-hmm.
and then they have so let's say for instance, you just take Walmart for example.
Mm-hmm.
If it's something that's in store, so you order from Walmart, and it's in your city, so Walmart will go ahead and place that out for delivery with FedEx. So FedEx will, and basically a lot of these businesses such as Amazon, Target, and Amazon already have FedEx trailers parked there.
Okay.
So when your order is placed, they put it in there. Their trailer's picked up, and it's distributed to either the Postal Service or FedEx or UPS, and it'll go out that next day. So the order is fulfilled when you order it, and then they put it on the trailer. Now, what happens is FedEx, they'll pick the trailer up either that night or that morning, and then the trucks will be sorted. Long as it's before 10 a.m., the trucks will be unloaded and sorted at the facility, and it'll be out for delivery that same day, next day. And that's pretty much how it works. So, but it's, like I said, as long as it's a local situation, same way with Lowe's, Home Depot, and all those places too. Same thing. If the order is placed early enough, they get it out on the trucks or from the warehouses and in the mail.
Okay.
All right, that concludes entertaining news stories. Now we're gonna go into our final Melanated March Women History moments. Oh, my bad.
Yeah.
We don't have anything.
Yeah, because it's April.
Oh, well.
Yeah. So disregard that. Wrong month. Carry on.
Yeah, I guess I got to delete that slide, huh?
Yeah.
Wow.
So with that being said, we're probably about to move on to food.
We're into food.
Okay, let's do that.
All right, we're into food. You want to do the taste test first, or
We have a taste test.
Yes, we have a taste test.
All right, what do we got?
We got some M&Ms, and this here is a trip. I saw these, and there's more to come, but this one here, the flavor is cherry chocolate cupcake.
All right, let's see what these are giving. I'm on the fence about this.
How you on the fence? You ain't tasting it yet.
No, okay, let me just say, I have a thing about like fruit and coffee or fruit and chocolate, so that's why I'm on the fence. But we're about to see.
Oh, okay.
It's not horrible. The cherry flavor is not overpowering, so I might be able to do this.
Okay, yeah, it's pretty good.
Not terrible.
To me, mostly it tastes like a chocolate cupcake.
That's why I say the cherry flavor is very subtle, like very light, so I can handle this.
All right.
If it was any stronger, I don't know about that.
It's like a chocolate cherry. I mean, there's such thing as a chocolate cherry.
I don't know. Do
Cherry.
you remember the old-fashioned candies where it was like, I think they might have called them cherry cordials, where it was like a chocolate shell and you bite inside and it's like this cherry liquid syrup stuff with the so-called cherry and that. Yeah, I think that might have been like the beginning of my fruit and chocolate disdain.
But that was actually fruit inside the chocolate.
Yeah, it was fruit and some kind of chemical.
It's like a cherry syrup.
Some kind of chemical cherry syrup sludge stuff. Come on, everybody's grandma had them. That was a boomer candy.
Well, I don't know if my grandma had it.
Oh, she had it.
Well,
she was a grandma. She had it at some point.
Okay, just to give context of why I hesitate and say what I say. I was raised in Chicago, Illinois. My grandma lived here in Jacksonville. So,
i.e., she had it. Oh, yeah, she was in the South. She had it.
Why don't you let me finish?
Go on.
I was not around my grandmother.
That's not the point. She was a grandma.
Okay, I'm done. I can't say I'm not gonna win. So anyway, I did not get that from my grandmother because I did not know or see if my grandmother interacted with the cherry, whatever those things you called.
I get where you're coming from, but she was a grandma in the South. She had it.
Okay. Okay. I cannot confirm nor deny.
Don't have to.
All right.
But any food releases?
Yes, Burger King.
Oh, what they got?
Peppercorn BLT Whopper.
Nope.
Wait a minute.
Well, let me. I'll let you finish.
Okay. You know what to say now.
No. What does this magical Whopper consist of? Obviously, the B, the L, and the T. What else we got?
Peppercorn. I guess they have a peppercorn
I know
aioli.
they don't just have peppercorns on them.
They might have a peppercorn aioli. I don't
okay,
know.
So you don't have an actual description.
It says here the next grand idea on the docket, the peppercorn BLT Whopper. The peppercorn BLT Whopper starts with 100% beef patty, topped with a strip of pork-based bacon that's cured with sugar and salt.
Okay.
A slice of Swiss cheese, lettuce, tomatoes, salt, and
that's
pepper
the L
seasoning,
and the T.
And a new peppercorn aioli.
Okay,
See,
you called it.
Yes.
Okay, I might be able to do this.
All sandwiches between a wheat-based sesame seed bun.
Why gotta be a wheat bun?
Yo, that's what they doing.
All right, they could have a melanated bun.
Oh, good Lord. Anyway, that's on the heels of their barbecue Whopper and crispy onion Whopper.
Yeah, I missed that one again. That was a good one, and I didn't get it.
And right now they have also a maple bourbon barbecue Whopper. So,
now, if that has that pulled pork mess on top of the burger, I don't want it. I don't know exactly the description of that one, but
yeah, I don't have it either. But
yeah,
I don't
if it
think
has that pulled pork crap on it. Nope.
Okay.
All right, what's next?
Oh my goodness, you just okay. Yeah, next.
Yeah.
Okay. Little Caesar has launched a new 4-in-1 sticks.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I guess you've heard about that. That's the one with the. It's $7.99. It comes with cheese, pepperoni, jalapenos, and bacon breadsticks, and with crazy sauce is what they call it.
Their sauce is actually really good.
Yeah. All right. BJ's Sweet Heat Pepperoni Pizooka. Pazuki.
Yeah, Pazuki. Yeah. All right. For any of you that have a membership, have at it.
Yeah, I'm trying. I'm
I
gonna wrap my head around this
I
now.
don't know what a Pazuki is.
I'm finna
It
tell
sounds
you.
kind of.
I'm finna tell you. Vanilla ice cream.
Words, man.
Vanilla ice cream. Well, they also have it with chocolate. It says chocolate chunks, pepperonis, drizzled in pepperonis.
So they're putting pepperoni in the ice cream?
Put pepperoni on the ice cream.
I just said that.
Yes.
What kind of stoner concoction is this? And they call it a Pazuki? How do you get Pazuki?
A pepperoni Pazuki.
How do you get Pazuki from ice cream and pepper? Okay, there's so many things wrong with this.
This is BJ restaurant, not the wholesale place. It's BJ restaurant and brew house.
Oh, who knew? Oh, we have one in the town center, right?
Yes.
Okay, we've been there before. Oh, okay. They had a good freaking baked ziti.
Yeah.
But Pazuki, I'm not doing that.
Yeah, just to give it more context. This is a dessert that intriguingly combines a warm chocolate chip cookie, vanilla ice cream, spicy honey, and crispy pepperoni.
Okay, now the name makes sense. You didn't mention the cookie before. You just said ice cream and pepperoni. Okay, now it makes a little more sense.
Well, I said chocolate chunk Pazuki is the base.
Okay. Moving on.
McDonald's could make $100 million in just a few days of selling K-pop Demon Hunter meals.
Okay.
So, as you know, that K-pop Demon Hunters has been the craze.
Yes.
And so now they have an adult Happy Meal with Demon Hunters.
Oh, all right. Cool beans. What's next?
Oh, good Lord. Just keeping it moving. KFC officially brings back viral pickle mania menu.
Ew.
That says it all. I'm going to move on.
No, what's on this magical pickle menu?
Okay, you ready? Pickle burger.
Nope. It's KFC. They don't have a burger.
Yo, this is what they got on there.
Okay.
Pickle burger, a chicken sandwich featuring KFC original recipe, fried chicken, pickle seasoning, and sweet gherkin, whatever that is.
A gherkin is a type of pickle.
Okay. Ranch and crunchy pickle. So they calling that a pickle burger.
Sure.
Then you got pickle loaded fries. French fries tossed in the dill seasoning, pickled chips, and a dazzle of
are
pickle
you sure
ranch
that this
sauce.
is a current release? Because they don't even have fries anymore.
Yes, it started on March 23rd.
Okay, go on.
Well, you gotta figure it's their menu, so that they're probably gonna do. It says deep fried pickle. But it just says pickled loaded fries, French fries tossed in dill seasoning.
I'm
so maybe
curious
that's
about those.
Yeah, pickled Pepsi Max.
Gag to all of that. To the Pepsi, to the pickle, to the Max.
What did they say? So Pepsi Max is served with a side of pickle juice.
No, like other places have done this before too. No, they actually put pickle slices in the drink.
Well, they said here you have the opportunity to pour the juice into your drink.
Okay, so they're not because like Sonic had like a Dr. Pepper version of this, and they actually put the pickles in the drink.
Yeah, on this one here, they give you the pickle juice on the side, and you can pour it in your cup.
Okay, yeah, won't be doing that.
So let's say pickle mania.
Gag. But all you pickle lovers, have at it.
All right. Chick-fil-A, wants you to put your phone away. Now, this could have, it could have went either way, but I decided to put it in food. So, basically, if you go to Chick-fil-A and they have a box that you can put your phone in, and it's called the Chick-fil-A Cell Phone Challenge. And the reason this came about is because store manager noticed that a family was sitting at the table, and mom was on her cell phone, scrolling TikTok or whatever the case may be, and there was no interaction with her kids. So the manager, this happened, Brad Williams, who owns 2 Chick-fil-A's restaurants in Georgia, was inspired to implement the dairy bribe after witnessing the mother of 2 spending the entire meal on her cell phone. So basically, in an effort to encourage human connection over dining while doom scrolling, the fast food chain is offering free ice cream to those willing to share a meal and sand screens. I guess ditch the screens.
Right.
So basically, at selected locations, that's a reward system to go phone free. So you get ice cream at the end of you get free ice cream at the end of your meal if you put your phone in a box for the entire meal duration.
Interesting.
It says that the since mid-January, Williams placed the first scoop in his Georgia location. So he's did more than 10,000 have been made, and nearly 200 independent Chick-fil-A operations have opted the cell phone scoop for the restaurants. So they've made 10,000 of these boxes, and 200 independent Chick-fil-A operators have opted to do this challenge. So put your phone away, eat your food, get some ice cream. All right, Wendy's. You just mentioned Wendy's had no promotions or anything of this nature.
I did.
Wendy's Super Toy Collection is back for a limited time.
That's not food. You can't eat toys. That is not a new burger. Get with the program.
Wait a minute. What?
I'm just saying, this is why they closing.
This is Happy Meal. When you get new burger. Oh, you want to come out with new burger?
Yes. We've been doing the Baconator for 20 years now.
Well, that's about to go away, literally.
Yeah, that's why I
no
just said
Baconator, man. I want to miss my spicy chicken sandwich. If nobody does it better. Although Chick-fil-A does have a mean chicken sandwich, though.
Yeah, the only one that could compete with them was Popeyes.
Oh, yeah, I don't have their chicken sandwich that much either.
I'm just saying, remember when it first came out? People were getting stabbed and punched and everything. Man, that chicken sandwich was...
Yeah, it was always... It couldn't keep it in stock. All right, well, that concludes food.
All right.
Now we're going to move into movies and TVs.
All right.
And streaming. All right, let's see what I got here. I don't really know. Okay, the Super Mario movie, first reaction to the screaming. Mamma Mia, the Super Mario Galaxy movie held its first press screening on Monday, and the early reactions to social media. And of course, this was a week ago. The movie's doing pretty good. As a matter of fact, I'm going to pull up the little current info on here. What it's doing at the box office. Okay, we got here. Let's see what we got here. It's I think it's been a little over a week since it, because I think it came out last week. So it's then grossed $429 million worldwide.
Already.
It's doing, it's trying to get to that billion, so it can have the same success as the first movie. Domestically, it's $222 million.
That is amazing.
As of today's day, opening in the United States was 131 million, so that was a record. The movie budget was 110 million, so this movie's still got a little. Well, technically, this movie's already paid for itself.
Yeah.
So it's on and upwards.
All right.
Let's see what else we got going on here. Oh, and the movie does have Star Fox in it, And they did mention if there is a Star Fox video game coming out. So, you already know. I already said, I have to get that Switch too. All right, next we have a video that was not video. I guess you can call it a video. The trailer for Masters of the Universe was dropped. Oh, and it is good. And they even show him when he says, "By the power of Grayskull, I am the power." And they lift him up off the ground. His clothes break away from him. Then the He-Man outfit comes on, and he's holding the sword. I have the power. It is awesome. And that'll be coming to theaters here soon. So I can't wait. I think it's in June. Yep, in June. So the Master of the Universe is going to drop.
Enjoy.
Yes, I will. Oh, you want to go see Tila and the Princess and Skeletor and all them?
Not
and
really.
the Man in Arms?
No.
Oh, man.
I used to watch She-Ra as a kid.
Well, Sheila is his sister.
I know who She-Ra is. But no, I'm good.
Okay, all right, well.
I used to take my cousin's He-Man figures and make them marry Barbie.
All right. Anyway, another little trailer that dropped last week was the Supergirl trailer. And it showed the heart-wrenching story I think it was the second. And Kara Zor-El. The long story short, Crypto, who was in the Superman movie.
The dog.
Yes, the dog gets injured and poisoned. And
hey, what they doing to Crypto? No.
And she has, I believe, 48 hours to get the antidote to save his life.
Okay.
So that's the premise of that trailer's drop. You can check that out. It's got Lobo in there, which is played by Jason Momoa. All right, that concludes movie and TVs. Now we're going to get into how we unwind. Let's see. And hey, make sure you like, follow, and subscribe on YouTube. Give us a like button on all other medias. We're on Apple Podcasts, Spotify, and YouTube. All right. And let's see. Of course, I played the Game Pass. Would you want to tell the folks how you unwind?
Oh, I've been in my baking bag again. Did my first carrot cake.
Oh, and it is so good.
But that frosting, though.
Yep.
Yeah.
I wish it had more frosting, to be truthful with you.
Well, without me doing layer cake, I didn't want to double the recipe. That would have been overkill. But yeah, I could have ate that frosting. Oh, man.
Yeah. So we look forward to your next endeavor.
I think next I'm doing cookies. I have a request for cookies.
I'm sorry. I'm eating my M&M, man.
Okay.
All right. That crunching in the mic.
Jeez. All right, but other than that, it's been pretty chill. Folks had coordinated days off, so we've been pretty much in chill mode around here.
Oh, yes, man. I got 24 hours where I did nothing.
Yes. So, yeah. We'll see what we get into this weekend, but other than that, that's how we unwind.
Well, on that note, I'm Marcus.
And I'm Nikki.
Until next time, keep unwinding.
unwinding.
Yeah, I'm going to get back into some more of these M&Ms.